And we got the replay buffer going. Do we have game audio? I think I need desktop audio to be playing game audio. And let me get my controller here. We select English. I can take off the preparing screen here. Oh wait, I do have to share, so I'll put the preparing sticker back on. Let's see, first on the Discord. Live with the Bakeru demo. Live with the Bakeru demo.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I may have mentioned, this game was made by the people who did the Goemon games. And this was the first time... This is like the first time ever since Goodfeel was created. Like they might have mentioned it when Goodfeel was established, but they started like the games that I know them for are up until Bakeru was announced was like Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Crafted World, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, just that kind of game. So I didn't think there were anything special. I didn't think I'd like any of their games. Then they come out with Mameda no Bakeru, and it looks so much like Goemon that it basically comes out that they were the Konami Osaka team that made all the Goemon games.
Huh, so it's essentially Goemon.
Yeah, it's Goemon. It's just legally distinct Goemon. And I'm just like, why didn't they open with this? I would have been much more interested in
distinct Goemon.
Yeah. And why didn't they open? Why didn't they start make their debut with this? Because I would have been much more interested in their games if I knew that they were the Goemon team. I mean, I have Yoshi's Woolly World, but I only got like halfway through it, and it just didn't appeal to me. And like Kirby's Epic Yarn, Yoshi's Woolly World, those kinds of games just don't appeal to me in general. But something like Goemon definitely would. And if they have sequels in the works, then yeah, definitely. But let's see how this goes. Oh wait, I'm still sharing the stream now. Okay, so I've shared it on Discord. Armor shirt on. Looks like you've shared it on Blue Sky. Yes, you have. So I'll just reskeet your Blue Sky tweet. Tweet. And
Legally distinguished tweet.
yeah. So yeah, let's play some not mystical ninja. Some slightly less mystical ninja. Oh, right, and I have to take the preparing sticker off of there.
I think definitely have a Mystical Ninja starring Goemon at some point.
Like, just by the premise of this game is that Japan is being taken over by an evil festival. So, I mean, that's Mystical Ninja N64 right there. So what do we have for settings? Music, sound effects, voice.
I will be disappointed if there's no anime-esque intro.
I don't think they have a. I don't think they had like a singing anime intro.
Oh, because that's like the best part of starting up the N64 game.
Yeah. But we do have 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 things to experience here. Oh wait, I didn't want to. I started with the second one instead of the first.
Whoops.
I wanted to look at the opening intro. Hello, Andrewina. Good to see you here. Alright, so yeah, Goodfeel. And Spike Chunsoft is the publisher, not the developer. English, start game. Yeah, since it is a very Japan-centric game, I'm not too surprised that they didn't dub it. Bakeru, Mameda Bakeru. So start and opening demo. Ikaze! Slightly less mystical ninja. Actually, maybe more because he's a tanuki. Or a Mamedanuki.
More tied into the folklore. I mean, Japanese Robin Hood is very folklore-esque.
Yeah. So they really could have just...
Death aside.
They really probably could have just made this, called this Goemon anyway, because Goemon is part of Japanese history. It doesn't have a copyright on him.
Right.
They would just have to make him look different.
And
just remove all the Konami-specific Goemon stuff.
Right.
Isun.
Oh yeah.
Tokushima.
かたじけない
Every good story starts with a fateful stormy night. I was in big trouble there. Thank you for saving me. I'm son of the Isun clan. The elder Tanuki. Oh, nice to meet you, son. I am the elder of the Tanuki clan. And Bakeru here is the one who rescued you.
Oh no. It's just Tom Nook with a beard and mustache.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's only so many ways you could portray a Tanuki.
Yeah, that's fair. He's here to sell us a house at high exorbitant rates. Run away.
All of Japan is in trouble. Oracle Saitaro. His festival troops are using a bizarre festival to take over all of Japan. And Momotaro, our fairy tale. Oh yeah, there's other Japanese fairy tales here too. Not Momotaro!
どうしよ
Seek out Kintaro. なんだよ。
Oh.
頑張るのじゃぞ。
腹だい。
腹太鼓じゃ。
The taiko drum.
うよっしゃバケル殿
And so it came to pass. Tokushima.
ぜい
Tokushima. If I recall, you want to pronounce Japanese words kind of like a robot would, with no emphasis on certain syllables.
I think the thing is that every vowel has a specific way, like...
Yeah,
I think...
every vowel has the same length as well.
Yes.
それてれ
Like every stretch of words,
Yeah.
too. Like, there's no emphasis
Yeah.
like here in English.
And that's something to really get used to, something they have to take some time to get used to. So, from what I've seen of this game, it's basically a big tour of Japan with each stage taking place in a different prefecture. Something that I feel like anyone could do with their own country. Like, I kind of want to... It's... Like, I could probably do a 10-stage Canada no Bakeru if I wanted. That kind of thing. Kind of lays the groundwork out. So, L and R. So not my favorite kind of action combat style. Using the L and R buttons for melee weapons.
It is convenient having that as the attack.
It's got little after images if you combo it properly. Okay, so we've got that figured out. Do we just hit the doors to open them? Oh, we do. Okay.
Good.
Water balloons. So double hit. Take out tougher enemies with a double hit. It's nice that the money just magnetizes towards you.
Hmm.
Alternate left and right to home in on enemies and defeat them in succession. Okay. Left, right, left, right, right. So hold both of them for a charged double hit. Does a shockwave. Say-ya!
I will say it's kind of interesting with the same vowels and all that. I think that's the one thing that might make it easier learning, but the hard thing is learning a whole new writing system with it all. Well,
Yeah,
technically
three. Yeah, hiragana, kana, katakana, and kanji.
Yep.
So who are you?
Oh, oh my gosh, it's adorable. I want a plushie.
Oh. Not water balloons, slimes with fancy hats. I thought I was about to step in some you-know-what. Scoop! Using plants a revered sage, Scoop. In Japanese, in the original release, this guy was called Unchiku, and it is a pun on poop. Scoop travels the world to learn new things. I think it translates pretty well as scoop, because scoop means news as well.
Mm-hmm. And it also rhymes with poop.
Yeah.
Cue all the Dr. Slump jokes.
Super tough food. Dried bonito is said to be the world's hardest food. The fish meat is dried and purposefully made moldy. Very little moisture gets left behind. Alright. There, one up. There's a coin in that. I like the taiko drum sounds when you hit enemies. They've definitely got like a little bit of that Mario 3D World appeal in their stage design. You kind of want to go everywhere and try everything.
More of an indie game. It looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things I could see where it could use a little bit more polish, but it doesn't look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, fancy coins.
Ooh. Fukushima. Prefecture pennant. Yeah, so for each prefecture, which is each stage, you have 3 souvenirs you can find. And one of them is the pennant of that prefecture. I guess it would be like Canada's provincial flags or something.
Yeah.
Some equivalent of Canada's provincial flags. It's Haradaiko drum to guard with ZR. counterattack. So press this or that. I'm doing either. So, like a very light version of Witch Time. Jump on a drum to warp away.
I need to replay Bayonetta.
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of disappointed by the third one a little,
Yeah.
but I can't say I really hated it
Yeah.
because it's Bayonetta. You know,
Yeah.
there's always something to love about it.
Like, it's either they wanted to try something new with Viola, and, like, maybe it wasn't quite as, like, being, parry only. I can see that they wanted to appeal to people who used parry only as Bayonetta, but, yeah, forcing it doesn't really work so well with me.
No,
It works best when it's a bonus.
right. That being said, I didn't hate the game.
Yeah.
There was a lot I really liked about it. For one, it's more Bayonetta.
Yeah. There's so much you can do with the new, like, customization systems and stuff. Oracle Saitaro.
And I love how all the coins are the giant Pokemon coins and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, hey. A big coin purse. I thought that was Scoop for a second.
Yeah.
Until it started jumping up and running around.
Gotta say, those kinds of coins are kind of large for what. At least compared to the rest of the coins around around that time. I don't know. It's just an oval-shaped coin. It's so weird.
Yeah. I think those were there are two types of coins. There was the small ones with the little holes in them. Those were Mon. And then there was the long ones that you see here. The long...
Yeah.
I don't know if they were made of gold, but the long
And
ones with
then
the
there's
ribs on them
some-
called Ryo.
And then there's some that actually have the hole in between that are oval-shaped too.
Oh, wow. There's test of metal in the oldest. Aha.
I just love the fact that the holes in the coins are a thing in some of the older coins, just for the fact that it was easier to carry that way.
Yeah, carrying them on strings.
Yeah. Much easier idea than, oh, just have it loose. And
Mm-hmm. That noise is definitely reminiscent of Goemon, even though it isn't Goemon specific. Henge. A license. So this would be this game's version of entry passes. Getting Henge licenses.
Wiggly distinctor say, please don't steal.
純族の名においてタヌキ族のバケルに正しき行いを行うことにおいて我が変化の許可を与える変化解禁
Soon Henge.
Mini form.
You now have permission to shapeshift and become small like Isun.
なんだよ
Yeah, you can't really fight. But you got hover. You can go into small spaces and hover.
ね
Bakeru energy. Just happens to be named after him. Or maybe he's named after the energy.
Yeah.
So Bakeru energy is found everywhere. So do we have any Henge? We don't have any Henge energy. Let's find these rainbow flames. Rainbow flame gems. Legally distinct. OC, please don't steal. Oh hey. Tanuki feigns sleep. Tanuki faint when startled. This has inspired the Japanese term tanuki neiri, meaning tanuki sleep. It basically means playing dead.
Oh, it's playing possum.
Yeah, playing possum in the southern U.S.
I have not seen a possum play dead, but I have seen them freeze and just look like, what are you doing? They usually kind of crawl on our fence and power lines behind, well, right at our backyard.
All right.
And the thing is, Sandy's like, let me get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm like, no, you're not. So we get like a rake and kind of shoo the critter away.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't work. Eventually just walks away going, you people are weird. But it's kind of funny watching the possum stare at you like, what is this?
What
are
happens
you
now?
doing?
Yeah. Okay, so we dodge enemies. Just get through the... Aha. You soon Henge hover. Have a longer jump distance. So when you see these big gaps...
Oh, so you're smaller, but you run faster
Yeah.
and hover.
You have these gear wheels you can hold. Oh, hold the dodge roll to dash. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Evil energy emitters. Huh.
I mean, that makes sense if there's like a festival going on. And
Yeah. They look like the festive lanterns.
Yeah. Also makes it irresistible to not destroy.
Yeah. Doshu. Cafe au lait Day. June 1 is World Milk Day, while October 1 is International Coffee Day. Mix them together to get Cafe au lait on August 1, which is observed in Japan. Huh. Alright.
Huh. I mean, coffee and milk is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that second one was easy.
Yeah.
Although I imagine it'll be much harder to search for these later on.
Oh, no doubt. This is like, oh, this is a tutorial level. Of course
Yeah.
everything's gonna be easy. And then later it's gonna be like, welcome to the later half of the game. Haha.
Mhm. Like how the devs for this did 3D. Yeah, it can be challenging to have 3D graphics done in a way where, like, they're easy to recognize and, like, stick out from each other. They don't all mesh together.
And the colors are very bright. I do like this.
Oh, there's that
Got
other
a nice
souvenir.
cel-shaded look.
Good way to learn about Japan and possibly practice some Japanese. Oh, hello. What is this? Ghetto! Sweet potato girl mascot. Look at that sweet face.
love how the eyelashes are just potato peels.
Strike the festival tower to remove evil. Gotten rid of the... Make sure there isn't any secrets behind here.
Yeah. I felt like in the full version it might have something.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little completion thing too.
I do love how colorful this is. It's really bright.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing I am glad about is that we've kind of moved away from the ultra realistic, just everything is
Yeah.
gray.
Dark
or
fantasy, brown and bloom.
brown.
Yeah.
And we finally re-embraced color. It's beautiful.
So where is this? Aichi.
Because, I don't know, we have gotten past the point where graphics are
Mm-hmm.
the most important thing.
Yeah.
I mean, even then it wasn't. I mean, look at games like Jet Set Radio.
Yeah. Like, anytime past the Dreamcast era, I want to say, like, you can go for realistic, but don't go for hyper-realistic. Like, big game studios are closing down, trying to get hyper-realistic graphics, and then realizing that, I don't know, Mario Sunshine sells better, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a balance there.
Mm-hmm. And like Mario Kart, I think, is now at what, like 68? Mario Kart 8 alone is like at 68 million sales.
Mm-hmm.
People like color and like a happy world.
Right?
Signs around construction sites in Japan usually feature the slogan "Safety first," but what comes after? Quality second, production third.
Like, one person was pointing out, like, wait, this was way back in the 360 era. They were like, you know, is there anything with color? And the only thing they thought of at the time that was available was Viva Pinata.
Ah, yeah. And that was made by Rare, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep. And I knew it because there was a cartoon at the time. I didn't know it was the
Oh, wow.
game's first. Yeah. I didn't really watch the cartoon, but I knew that a cartoon existed.
Evil construction workers.
Yeah. They must be non-union. Dirty scabs, how dare they?
Yeah. Random treats lying around.
That's always appreciated.
Video games are supposed to be a break from the bleak world we live in, not an extension with zombies. Oh, so you're a traveling shop. Okay. Uriko.
I mean, unless if that zombie-filled world is House of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Supper like G did!
it's just such a campy game.
Yeah.
I don't remember too much of playing that when I was a kid. I just remember, I think it was at a roller rink. I
Mhm.
found that game and it was just fun. And then my
Yeah.
mom noticed I was playing it. She's like, "Why don't you play Pac-Man?" I'm like, "Dang it!"
After seeing you blast a hole in the middle of a big zombie or something.
Yeah.
A hole clear through them.
I mean, to be fair, it was very cartoonish.
Mm-hmm. It was cartoonish, but it was also grotesque, like blasting zombies like heads in half and holes through the big ones, and and the little like maggots with teeth. It was like, it's cartoonish, but it was like, it's still it could be disturbing if it's like the first time you see stuff like that.
Mhm.
Increases speed. So you've got quite a bit to spend here. Life Cracker. Instant and permanent. Increases hearts by 1. Okay, so these are your permanent heart containers. Firecracker. Yeah, let's get one of these. Gummy Shield. 30 seconds. Invincibility. And what's this? Max out your Henge meter. Automatically takes a hit in your stead. This one's cheap. Alright. So when I need a top-up of Bakeru energy, I'll use that. Mikoto sandwiches. We are way up in the sky. Hopping from rooftop to rooftop. Guess we just have to defend against those. It's nice that you don't have to aim too much towards the enemies. Like you've got a little bit of a homing ability. Miso Katsu was created when people had the idea to dip deep-fried pork cutlets into a miso-based sauce instead of the usual soy sauce. Soy-based sauce. Oh, you won't. When you're doing combos, you won't fall off of ledges. That's really nice. At least you won't fall off to your doom. I just fell off that small one there. So you can only attack those guys from the side that isn't holding the thing. Gold Shachihoko. Nagoya Castle has 2 golden Shachihoko fish statues that are coated in 18 karat gold. Combined, they contain 88 kg of gold, or 194 pounds. Oh, you've got the Mario side flip.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely will need to get this game.
Whoa, looks like we're going up. There also seems to be something down here. There we go. Found one of those lanterns. A bit of energy over here, a little bit of cash over there. Crate over here.
So far, I have not seen anything to spend said cash.
Yeah. Well, there's that one raccoon that I bought some stuff from.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm guessing that you'll want to save up, like the heart container. That costs 3,000, and I only have about 300 right now. So I'm guessing that's what you're going to be saving up the most for. Those health permanent upgrades. I did kind of prefer the towns in Goemon 6, where you can get, like, the healing items were heal 1, heal 2, or heal 2 and gain an extra life. Then again, they're not, I don't think they're doing a life system here. A live system. So that wouldn't quite work out in this setting. That cuts through the whirlwind. The charge up happens really quick too. Scoop. Wooden fish drum maker. The fish-shaped wooden drums that monks tap on are made in Aichi Prefecture, the largest producer in Japan. Well, more like the only producer.
Saw a video once. This one family makes an instrument essentially by growing a gourd, essentially scraping it out to where it's nothing but a husk, and then making a musical instrument out of it. Out of that and some spare wood, but you know, the body of it is mostly gourd.
All right.
It looked like a sitar, but I can't really say for sure. I don't remember much of that video. I just remember the gourd being made into an instrument of some sort.
Yeah. That'll probably... Wait, was this in Japan?
I think this was another. This was another country for sure.
All right. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if this was a Japanese thing, then they probably covered it here, since they've devoted a stage to every one of Japan's prefectures. And I do remember watching someone else play the imported version of this, and there are a couple that take place, like, in the waters around Japan too. Oh, these guys do move around a little bit. They swap from inside to outside. I'm kind of wondering if Konami Osaka was also responsible for the Ninja Turtles games back then, like the NES and SNES Ninja Turtles games.
Yeah.
Just because of the music.
Maybe. Or maybe a similar composer at the very least.
Like, I'm really confident that it wouldn't be the team responsible for Castlevania or Metal Gear, because have a completely different game design philosophy. Or Contra. Maybe Contra. But I kind of want to say Contra and Castlevania have the same or similar teams. Alright, that's all 3 lanterns. Oh. There's Unchiku. Quail egg shells. Eggs from the same quail will all have the same pattern. These shell patterns apparently protected against threats. Something to check the next time you get quail eggs at the grocery store, I guess.
Still want to try getting those, like... I saw a can of the boiled quail eggs. I'm like,
A can.
Yeah, they have a can of quail
I
eggs.
guess they're small enough to keep in a can.
Yeah, a can in, like, salted brine or whatever.
Yeah. I think I had quail egg sushi. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, like basically tamago sushi but smaller.
I saw someone make essentially chicken adobo and then they put little quail eggs in it. I'm like, I really want to try that, and I also want to put quail eggs in it because that sounds good. Little tiny eggs.
Here's what we're looking for. Souvenir of Aichi. One of those fish. Golden Shachihoko. Is that its face or a goofy mask?
Everything's got a goofy mask.
Yeah, everything's got the festival masks on them.
Yeah, basically just miniature eggs.
Just a little serving of eggs. Or a lot of little eggs, rather than one big egg.
I mean, it would be perfect for, like, making egg sandwiches, just slice them up into little bits.
Yeah.
In the same place I've seen quail eggs, I've also seen goose eggs for sale. They're really big. I mean, not as big as ostrich eggs, but you know. You'd think you'd see more goose eggs though, because I've heard it's very beneficial to keep a goose around chickens, as opposed to a rooster, for example. Because if the goose is raised amongst chickens, it'll protect the chickens.
Okay. Would it work with multiple geese? Because,
Maybe.
like,
If they're raised
you'll
from
need at
chicks.
least 2 to get goose eggs, right?
Well, no. Because, like, chickens, it's just part of their, you know.
Okay, so they'll also lay unfertilized eggs?
Yep. Just like a lot of other fowl.
Okay.
Kind of like them, chickens and guinea as well.
Alright.
I'm surprised I haven't seen guinea eggs as much either. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I wonder if they might be... Do you think maybe they might be more difficult to raise?
I don't know, because my aunt had chicken and guinea and raised them together.
Alright.
Yeah, they're not as pretty as the chicken, but
I mean,
you know,
that could be the one factor.
the eggs are pretty nice. I mean, I remember my great aunt, she would have all these different types of chicken.
Speaking of.
and fowl, yep. And the colors the eggs had, oh my gosh, green, pink, brown, white.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh, a bonus lantern.
I do appreciate that there is a rail system in this game, and you don't have to. Oh, there's definitely more on
Yeah.
the side.
Oh,
Or not.
maybe maybe that is just decoration.
I refuse to believe that.
I mean,
Until we-
yeah, it looks like we could step off to the side here, but then we can't.
Huh. Okay. Maybe that's a after.
So we found all the trivia, but not all of the souvenirs.
Hmm.
There might be one behind the thing.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, I think the souvenir I'm missing is the first one, and the first one is usually the pennant.
Hmm.
Oh, son, tight, son. See what's next. There's a robot mode and a shooting mode. Robot battle, Osaka. So is the robot battle the entire stage? If I recall correctly, I think it is. From the guy who played the imported version. It's a takoyaki.
No.
Mega takoyaki, the battered king.
Bakeru ya?
Battleship, the Tanuki's battleship.
I always wanted to try quail eggs, but they're expensive. I found them canned in an Asian supermarket. I wonder. I don't think it was that much where I saw it.
Their giant robot starts as a teapot.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Legally distinct impact. Bunbuku. Versus Mega Takoyaki. Left punch, right punch. Blast. Oh, blast with either one. Double blast punch, and then guard. And same as Bakeru to dodge. ZL. Technique changes based on distance. Fully boiled ZL ultimate. A lot like Impact's abilities.
2, 3.
Oh, but it's also like boxing. For the countdown.
Yeah. I love that there's a giant robot segment. This feels appropriate.
So what if I go up close and then use the ultimate? Oh, they guarded.
One, two, three,
Counting in English too.
5, 6,
Darn it!
7.
Oh. No, don't you dare! Darn you.
TKO.
There we go.
So bloody. And you just automatically get the souvenirs and trivia. And then the shooting mode. Ikaze! Takoyaki, he's charging his punch. I should move closer. So wait, no, the elder is now back. No, he gave us our robot. Unless the takoyaki is like the test robot for learning how to use Bunbuku. Disappearing bridges. There are bridges in Kochi Prefecture designed to be submersible for when the river water levels are too high. They also don't have handrails. That was the second one. Oh, this will probably be the third one. Dharma Center of Knowledge. Whale kidneys. Blue whale kidneys are multilobed. 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 They can have 3,000 of them. Their kidneys get rid of excess salt. After all, they ingest so much seawater when they eat. So that means the first one will be somewhere closer to where I started. Altered hearing. Your hearing gets worse when your stomach is full. This happens because your nerves relax. Hey, are you listening? I like that he'll just vault over low objects like that without me having to press anything. That's a really nice attention to, like, player convenience. Browsby? Is that his name? And Browsba. Arf arf. They're dog robots. Fighter Jet Browsby. Very similar. Dog fight. Be nice if there's a crosshair or something. This isn't too bad. It is a lot like the impact stages in in the first Mystical Ninja, like before you actually get to the robot battle. Yeah, it kind of feels like the lead up to it.
Huh. And they kind of did it in reverse.
Yeah. Or as each one being its own separate stage.
For some reason, I'm thinking of those Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, the
shooter
gummy
stages.
ships.
Yes. It worked a lot better in the second game than it did the first.
Yeah,
The first, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm barely surviving this.
yeah. And they made it a lot easier to build stronger ships too.
Right. Build stronger ships and customize it to whatever you wanted.
Yeah. Whereas in the first one, it was like, here's a whole bunch of options, and none of the space needed to actually use those options.
Yes.
Here's a lot of powerful weapons. You need 5 billion points to use these weapons, and you start with 3 points.
Yeah.
Good luck building a ship that holds itself together.
Right. As opposed to almost right out the gate customizing.
Yeah.
And you could literally have a ship that's literally one shooter
Yeah.
if you wanted to. I mean, that would be stupid, but you can do it. But you have no one to blame but yourself at that point, because it's really easy.
Oh, I got something. So we just get the 3 souvenirs at the end, just for surviving the stage. So here's the pennant.
Oh my gosh.
Diamond hard dried bonito. Tosa dog figurine. It looks scary. And there's 2 more Unchiku hiding around here, aren't there?
It's a cute little pug.
Yeah. Although I think it's supposed to look like a guard dog, it's supposed to look scary.
I
Typhoon
mean,
names.
little dogs can be nightmares.
Yeah. International organization called the Typhoon Committee decides what to name each one. I guess this prefecture gets a lot of typhoons. Skipjack tuna stripes. The shock of being reeled up out of the water turns their stripes vertical. Oh, that's weird.
I mean, I guess that makes sense with the tuna fish.
If they can, yeah, if they can change their stripes at will.
Maybe it's like a chameleon thing.
Yeah. Yachty? Yeah, this works out to be about an hour-long demo.
Yeah.
Action-packed adventure with over 60 stages total. Yeah, actually, if I recall, I interpreted their first trailers to mean that there were 47 stages and 47 prefectures. And seeing the guy playing the imported version with stages taking place in the ocean, I was like, are there less than 47 prefectures? But no, it's not that there are less than 47 prefectures. It's that there's more than 47 stages. It's just that there is a stage dedicated to each prefecture. See, that's really good. I'm looking forward to getting this, hopefully hopefully that I can afford to get it when it... I mean, it doesn't have to be right when it comes out, but like, someday.
Right.
But yeah, that was the Mameda no Bakeru, or just Bakeru. Mameda Bakeru adventure. However you want to say it with an English accent. Bakeru? 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 Yeah, it's bakery with a U at the end. Bakeru. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out our links in the description. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll hope to see you all next time.